Welcome back to Spooky Spice and Everything Nice, where Catherine,
Nisha,
Preet,
and Jessica.
Today we're kicking off the new year by looking back at our ghosts of 2025.
That's right. We went back to episode 5 of the podcast, New Year, New Me, to evaluate if the goals and predictions we set for 2025 were met or if they will haunt us in 2026.
some things played out exactly how we thought, some things surprised us, and some goals are clearly still hanging around.
Also, Nisha is a wizard because she made some crazy pop culture predictions in 2025 that actually came true. I think we deserve a cut of the profits. So today, we're looking back at 2025 and talking about what that means for us in 2026.
So grab a cup of coffee, a glass of wine, or your favorite edible, no judgment here, and pull up a seat at our table because Spookies, trust us, you're not alone. All right, let's get into it. We've got some tea to spill on the ghosts of 2025. So, just as a little disclaimer for all our Spookies listeners, for some context, you might want to go back to episode 5, New Year, New Me, and listen to that. But I'll recap the most important parts for this episode. But basically, in the end of 2024, it wasn't even 2025 yet, we all got together and recorded this podcast episode. And within that episode, we made some predictions for ourselves, some goal setting, etc. Don't laugh at how I pronounce predictions.
I know why I'm laughing. I'm hearing predictions.
The brown side of me came out. Leave me alone.
I'm glad you said it, not me.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Don't be
Sorry.
teaching that to my kid.
What do you mean he doesn't hear it at
Too
home?
white for that.
That's the brownest of all of us in the group.
Did you see your tans?
Oh man.
And you're
Listen.
lagging while you're doing that, so it's even funnier.
I've been to a lot of Indian weddings. I know what I'm doing, okay? Oh my god. Anyways, where was I? Fuck.
You were giving us a review of what happened in episode 5.
Okay, anyways, long story short, go back and listen to it, but I'll recap it right now. Jesus Christ. I'm a hot mess. Okay, so back over a year ago, I asked you guys, what is one thing you've learned or experienced in the past year, aka 2024, that shaped you? Nisha's response was her ADHD diagnosis and learning about herself through this lens of like discovering more about herself because she was diagnosed with ADHD. Then we proceeded to joke about the fact that or I said, I was like, I'm so happy that you've got your diagnosis because it's something that we can relate together on and you're my tamer. And what did we not talk about today on the phone when you and I were talking? We were like, oh, yeah, it's so nice that like we can both like relate to each other on that and it's like our shared experience.
Yeah. We were blowing smoke up each other's asses on the phone today.
As
But
friends
no,
do.
in all seriousness. we were talking about how like it opened up a new door, I think, in our friendship that we didn't realize we needed to open to become closer. That's how I
Mhm.
feel about it anyways.
That's a nicer way of saying it. I wasn't very eloquent. So, given that for 2024, just like super quick, how you feeling with it in 2026?
I want to say it got a lot better, but it definitely did not. But what I mean by that is like I just said this to Chris the other day. 2025 for me was like an amazing year, but also a really shitty year at the same time. Like so many beautiful things happened in 2025. And like we had the best summer, we got married 2 times in 2025. Like, there were a lot of good things, and then there were a lot of times where like my mental health really impacted my like ability to be happy. And so like
Mhm.
and then knowing that these are the diagnoses I have and this is what I'm actually experiencing, a lot of people would think that like knowing it and putting a name to it would make it easier to deal with, but it actually makes it harder because now you have more information, and so that information overload just makes you feel like overwhelmed
Facts.
sometimes, at least in my experience.
Mhm.
So like yeah, 2025 was great, but, like, I'm still working on it. It
That's
has
fair.
it's come into 2026 with me, but not in a bad way.
So it's a ghost, but not a. It's like Casper.
Mhm.
It's a friendly
Yeah.
ghost.
Minus Devin Saw what's his name? Devin Soya?
I think
Sawa?
so, something like that.
The kid that
The
was
kid that I had a
Casper
crush
when he
on
was
as a
human.
kid.
Yeah, we all did, let's be real.
Yeah.
Facts.
We saw real Casper, and we were like, "Ooh," that was, like,
Ooh.
the first time in our, like, younger years
You
where we
got
started
it.
to realize we liked boys.
Yes, you got the strings. You're like, oh,
I
okay.
was like, "Wow,
Kind of
hmm,
looks like Nick Carter. All
love
right.
that mushroom cut. Oh,
I
yeah."
was gonna say that you started seeing the JTTs and
Yes.
Yeah. The Golden Arches.
yeah.
Oh my God.
Guys, you remember those magazines? I can't remember what they're called.
The teen ones.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Teen
remember
Bop,
them.
Teen Pop,
Yeah.
Yeah.
something. I don't know. Like the posters that you would
Oh,
get out
yeah.
of them.
They were
I
hard.
literally like you couldn't see my wall.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't. My whole wall
Same.
was just Spice Girls, Backstreet Boys, Aaron Carter,
Yeah.
you name it. Like
Me
it
too.
was just,
Yeah.
whew. Jonathan
I have a
Taylor
funny story to
Thomas,
tell,
I love
actually.
Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
right?
Let
Is that right?
let me tell you a funny
Yeah.
story, guys.
Okay.
Let me tell you a funny story. You two may not appreciate it as much as Aman will, but you will still appreciate the concept behind it. So,
Why? Because we're not brown.
Bollywood also had this type of
That's why we won't
magazine.
understand because it's Bollywood.
That's all I had to
First.
say. And there
I'm
was this
dead.
one actor that I was obsessed with. I fucking loved him. Hrithik Roshan, in case anybody wants to know. So there was a poster I had on the wall, and for the longest time, he had 2 thumbs on one hand, and I thought it was a glitch in the poster. Like I thought it was just like a thing they forgot to fix with their Photoshop magic. Turns out he actually has 2 thumbs on one hand, and
Mhm.
it's in that poster, and it used to freak me out all the time, and when I found out that it was real, I fucking took that poster down so fast. That was the end of my walls being covered in, like, random posters because I was like, "Oh god, ew, ew."
Just feel like Nisha, like,
You need to look
I
it
don't know.
up now.
You
So
look it
funny.
up, please.
Hold on.
Look it up.
So funny.
Somebody share screen, please.
Anyways, so that's my story about those magazine posters that we used to put on our walls. After
So
I found out it
funny.
was real, I took them all down, and I think that was the time when I realized that I've outgrown those magazines.
But like, were they like a
put his name
Bollywood
in.
magazine? Like, is that where you're getting his picture in there? Because I don't remember that from a teen.
No, like Bollywood had their own version of those magazines. Yes.
Oh, got
Teen
you.
Bop
Yeah, like
ones?
if
Oh
you
my
went
God, I'm
to
dead.
if you went to a Bollywood movie in the theaters, they would have intermission because those movies are fucking like 3 hours long. So during intermission, you go and you get your samosas and you go, listen to the music that they're offering on the little music section. You get your magazines, and then you go back to the theater when intermission's done.
Did you also dance like this?
Well, maybe.
Never. Only white people dance like that.
That's right.
Oh, there it is. There's his thumb, guys. There's his thumb.
Where?
She sent it in the chat.
Oh, which chat? Our phones?
No, our
Jesus
Riverside.
Oh.
Christ. Don't
It's
you know
like,
I don't
which
know
chat
how
are we
to
look-
use this
There's
computer
too many
yet?
chats
We have too
going
many
on.
chats. We've got like 5 chats.
Oh my god, it's like my brain and oh, weird.
Yeah.
Because I can't see
It's
the
like 2
chat.
thumbs out of 1 thumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as he said his name, all I thought about was his thumbs.
Yeah.
Like
So
I
it would
thought
freak me
I
out.
I
thought you
love him.
meant
I think he's still hot, but like I can't get past the
Yeah.
thumbs. It's like
No.
if he was running his fingers through my hair would go in between.
It would get caught.
I had that thought so many times as a teenager. I was like, this can't be romantic if his thumbs are gonna get stuck in my hair.
Okay, I have a
Anyway.
story. So it's not about me, but there was this girl in my school who had the same last name as me. My maiden last name, obviously, but she was obsessed with this guy. Oh, it was another Indian actor. I can't remember his name. To the point where she would cry anytime she found out that he was dating another celebrity.
Oh my god.
I hated her so much
Okay, I
because
wasn't
she's
that
like,
bad. I wouldn't cry.
no, this girl was. She truly believed he was her soulmate and that they were meant to be together. She would I whenever they had, like, events where there's a possibility he would be in Toronto, she would cry and try to go. And it always baffled me that people were like this in real life because I thought it was just, like, in TV shows, and then I met her, and I had this, like, newfound hatred for people like that because it's so lame. Like,
I love
I
it.
I'm
feel like we're gonna
sorry.
be canceled after this.
Are you No,
No,
because
that's
it's it's actually like, get a life. Like, you can't
but
find a
isn't that what
person that's
happened to Selena? Like she had a crazy stalker and then killed her?
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah, like they're like
People are
so
crazy.
infatuated and
yeah,
people go nutso.
yeah, that's
And
fucking crazy.
yeah. Anyways.
Crazy.
Anyways, you
Okay.
can leave that out or take it out if you want, but it was just
Yeah,
bleh, it made me sick.
that is crazy. Um but I'm gonna share something that's kind of related.
No.
You're
It's
never gonna
never a
look.
good start.
Colton's not allowed to come over.
I found another babysitter, guys.
It's called Mama B. She's coming
Yeah.
out.
When I so when Jensen Ackles' wife joined Supernatural, she was on for one season. It is my least favorite season. I hated it. Like hated it. I'd watch her on screen. I'm like, how dare you? And then I unfollowed her on Instagram after that because I was a
Oh
little
my
too touchy.
god.
So funny.
So
was
me and that
never
chick,
that bad.
maybe we're close enough. I don't know. Okay, so let's go back to our topic. So, Nisha, you had also mentioned that you were consistently going to the gym and working out, not for the physical aspect and like looking good, but for the mental health aspect. How is that going for you?
It's still going. I'm gonna lie, I've taken a hiatus from the gym, but it's because I've been sick with the flu for the last like 3 weeks. So,
Yeah,
but I still do yoga, and it's still the driving factor is my mental health. I don't do it for the physical part of it. I do it for the mental part. So it's still going, I
I'm
would
proud
say.
of you because that's a whole year
Thanks.
of still going. And
It's a
that's not,
lifestyle change.
yeah, that's not easy to
Yeah.
do. It is a whole
No,
lifestyle
it was
change.
hard.
I'm very proud of
It
you.
was definitely hard. Thank you.
Welcome. Okay, so Jess, your response. Let me say the question again because we went a little far off. So I had asked you
Sorry,
guys.
guys. I took us on that ride.
That's right.
What is the one thing you've learned or experienced in the past year, which was 2024, that shaped you? And your response was facilitating the Working Minds course and helping others with their mental health. And also, then in turn, recognizing your own mental health struggles that you weren't aware of prior to doing the Working Minds course. And you're very proud of that. And also accomplishing starting our podcast. So,
Yeah, I am super shocked that we're still going. I'm not gonna lie. we
Me
have
too.
big plans and no follow through. So super proud of that one. Working Minds is still we're still going. I've learned even more and I have a feeling that like going forward in 2026 we'll probably just keep learning more about myself.
yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Good for you. Okay, Amin, you had said that you were working on setting healthy boundaries and specifically cutting people out of your life who don't serve you anymore or bring you growth. How's that going?
I feel like serving me is such a weird way to say it.
Those were Nisha's words, actually.
Okay.
That
Specifically.
But-
sounds like some bullshit I would say. You're not serving me anymore. Get the fuck out of my life.
It sounds very selfish. But bringing me growth or happiness of any kind, I feel like that's a little more appropriate. But I do want to say that I've definitely kept true to that. I feel like I've gotten better at setting a lot of boundaries. Whether it's silently doing it and just distancing myself. And
Mhm.
honestly, I don't care about explaining myself anymore.
Yeah.
Because who cares? Like, if you're not reaching out to find out what's going on or be part of my life, then I don't want to be
Facts.
part of yours. So bye.
And
But-
does having a kid put that more into perspective for you? I think it did for me personally.
It did. Yeah, it definitely did. Because I kind of figured with having a kid, I mean, I always understood that like it's definitely a big responsibility, but it takes up so much of your time. Like, have you seen those videos, whether it's like on Instagram or whatever, and it's people like before they have kids and after they have kids and the different excuses and like, oh, we have the same day. No, we don't. My day's even less busier than Catherine's day, where she has 2 kids and
God.
like everything else. Like, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
anyways, it definitely did put a lot of things in perspective, and people that wanted to be part of my life have tried to be part of my life, and I've appreciated that and I've welcomed that. But the people that never tried, oh well,
Yeah.
I'll be okay.
Yeah. 100%. 100%.
Yeah, I just don't chase after people, so
No, nor should you.
no. But it's also made me a lot. I feel like it's freed up this like space in my mind, because there was definitely something in my mind that I
Beating the
was going back
microphone.
and forth about. Sorry.
No, you're mad.
Smacks it.
I just tapped it. I just tapped it.
This mic isn't serving me anymore.
Cut that out.
I'm sad.
It's funny because I literally like grazed it. I went like this. Is that loud?
I'm done.
Anyways.
so funny. Oh,
Yeah, good times.
Good.
I
I'm
like it.
glad. So my response to the same question was same as Amin, and
Ditto.
practicing self-care and self-love. And I will say that I am continuing to do all of that. I've definitely learned how to finally set some healthy boundaries and cut out people who just aren't serving
you.
me.
They're not
I can't
filling
think of any.
your-
I literally can't think
your
of anything
bucket.
else. I just want to say serving me.
They're not filling your bucket.
Yes, that's what
That's a
you
good
said
one.
last year too.
It's a
Oh my
great
God, I'm having
story.
deja vu.
At least we know. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I used to read that to my kids in school. Like,
It is a great story.
Yeah.
And the self-care and self-love, I don't think I have ever been in such a healthy mind space before. Like, I am in such a healthy mind space, and I'm still, like, don't get me wrong, I still have my struggles, but when I look back at, my life, this is the healthiest I've been, and in part to you guys, obviously, my therapists, my confidants, but even just recently, all my Christmas gifts, like, hello, like my breathing whistle, like I swear to God, anybody that will listen to me, I'm like, guys, this thing is gold. Literally, not me at yoga the other day, like doing my moves and I'm like,
Don't
and my
pass
friend's
out.
like, what is wrong with you?
We asked the same question.
But it's honestly, it's
it works.
working. It's
Yeah.
working. Like, instead of getting mad and yelling at the kids, I put the whistle in my mouth and I breathe. and it calms me down so I'm not and I have something physically in my mouth so I cannot yell at them. And then they also see because they know about it and they each have their own now and they see that I'm like trying to self-regulate. So then they check themselves. They're like, "Oh shit, maybe we shouldn't be fighting right now. Sorry, mom." Or maybe I should go to my room or whatever. So they're checking themselves too, which is amazing, honestly.
That's actually
That's
really
cool.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very proud of my growth.
That's good.
Proud of you.
I'm telling you, like it actually works so much. I was at I was at an appointment and I was super nervous and anxious and I was just sitting in the waiting room and I was just like just doing it. Like I actually crave it because and there's a lot of science behind it. I actually looked it up. It is really good for regulating your nervous system because it's controlling your breathing and forcing out a longer exhale, which actually resets your vagus nerve. So, thanks.
You're
And other
welcome.
things too. Anyways, I digress. So the next question we had talked about last year was what realistic resolutions are we setting for 2025? And all of us were just like, fuck, like we don't do resolutions, we do goals. And we just need to survive 2025, basically. Um, in more specific, Jess had said drink more water and go to bed early to get enough sleep. How's that going?
Well, the water drinking is gone down the wayside. Actually, I think it was good for like the first half of 2025.
Same.
Mm, I don't know what happened after that. I was like, fuck it.
Who needs
Tea,
to be
tea and
hydrated?
coffee to survive was my main thing of going by. Should probably get back into drinking more water. Go to bed early. Yeah, I'm usually pretty good at that. I do usually get pretty good amount of sleep.
Yeah,
Although I'm
that's
up
good.
early, so going to bed early means I'm in bed at like 8 o'clock at night to be up at 4:30. So
That's true.
yeah,
I had already said mine, and Nisha, you had said read more books. How'd that go for you in 2025?
Definitely read more books.
That's good.
Yes. I mean, before we started book club, I probably hadn't read a book in like years,
Mm-hmm.
honestly. And
me
now
proud.
in 2025, I've read ACOTAR. Wait, it was ACOTAR in 2025?
Yep.
Yeah.
So all our book club books were in 2025, essentially.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So I've read ACOTAR. I've read the second book of ACOTAR. I've read
The housemaid.
Lights out.
The Housemaid, Lights Out, Caught Up. What's the other one? The
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 mom
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 com
com.
com.
one.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Merry Little
The
Meet
Christmas.
Cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mary Little. Yeah. So like, well, that would have been 2024.
Mm-mm. It was
No,
2025.
2025 because I gave it to you guys on Christmas
Oh,
2025.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so looking at that. So I've read so far, and then like various other books in between. So I've read at least
Hmm.
like 10 books
You
So
already.
read the
proud of
Let
you.
Them Theory?
Oh yeah, the Let Them Theory. How could I forget that one? Yeah,
I know.
I've read that one multiple times. So I definitely this was the first time I think I've ever actually achieved my New Year's resolution without
Good
actually
for
trying.
you. Good for you. I'm
Hmm.
proud of you. Okay, next one was uh we wanted to make it fun. What are some small challenges or activities that we can do to start the year off right? And Jess, you had said write more reviews of books. How'd that go?
Actually, that actually did go pretty well. I joined a new book site called Booksprout. So basically you get like free copies of the books in either ebook format or like audio. Um and then basically you have to turn around. It prompts you that like if you have X amount of books and like that you still haven't done anything with, you can't
Mm-hmm.
get any more. So you kind of
Oh,
for
okay.
like pushes you and forces you to do it. So I've actually been doing pretty good um, with writing book reviews. You get some pretty good books on there as well. I really like Booksmart as well because a lot of like the authors will actually connect with you as well.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah, so a couple authors have actually reached out to say like thank you for the review. Like I'm glad that you liked it, or one reached out. I'm sorry you didn't like it. Like maybe this one's a bit more of something that you would like, and kind of gave me another one of their books to try, which I did prefer more. So
Mhm.
yeah, it was actually pretty cool.
That is cool.
That is
Yeah.
cool.
Fun one.
So, similar to yours, I had said that I wanted to read one book a month. So, that technically did not go well for me because from like October until now, I've taken a little bit of a reading hiatus, and a lot happened for me and my family personally, which is why I took a reading hiatus. I just took a hiatus from everything, not just reading. But I think I kind of make up for it because from January to October, there were days where I was reading a book every 2 to 3 days. Like
Yeah.
I was pumping that shit out. Like, so I definitely read more than 12 books in the year. So, well, I didn't necessarily meet the goal. I think I kind of did. I'm just throwing myself a bone.
I think that
I would
counts.
say you met that goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And something that I found very interesting, Miss Nisha, you had said you wanted to upskill your social media marketing for the podcast. You wanted to learn how to do social media marketing. You never said that you wanted to take over the social media. You were just like, "Oh, I think that would be good." And now look at you. Like you literally have this whole fucking 30-day plan. You've learned so much. I'm very, very, very proud of you.
Thanks. You're gonna make me
You're
cry,
welcome.
so I'm just gonna say thanks.
But dude, like that's like it was an off like, and if you listen to the episode, it was totally an off cuff like, yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I want to learn more about it to help with the podcast. And then like you took it and you ran with it. So you should be very proud of yourself.
Thank you.
As we
I
are
am
all
very proud
proud
of
of you.
myself.
Okay,
And
don't cry
just for
because
the
I'm
record,
about to.
Amin also had a part of that. That wasn't
She did,
just
she did.
It was mostly you though. So I'll give you the
She's
credit for that.
advisor. I would send
Yeah.
her like, this is what we're doing. You're good with it? Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah,
Done.
pretty much.
She's just basically the sounding board. Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah.
Okay, now here's the fun ones. So we had said, let's wrap with some fun pop culture predictions for the new year. So for 2025. And this is where the royalties come in. Because I don't know how the fuck we're not rich. Okay. Nisha
You
had
should play some
said,
bets.
Oh my
Honest to God. dude, yeah, dude, let me read it. You had said, we will finally find out what Diddy did. And then Jessica said, did he do? What did Diddy do? What did he do?
That sounds like me right there.
And then you took it a step further and you said there will be a documentary on Netflix about it. And we all laughed and kikied, ha ha ha. And then you threw in, and it will be produced by 50 Cent.
That
Dude.
is so creepy. Oh my God. I forgot I even said that.
What the
You
fuck?
are a
What?
psychic. You are
Yeah.
a psychic.
I'm a
You
witch.
saw the future.
Like, actually, though,
Y'all
what
wizard,
the
Nisha.
fuck?
That's insane.
I remember
Yeah.
you saying this too now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and it was like in
Wow.
between our laughter. So you really have to like listen and you hear the 50 Cent. And I was like, what? I literally dead stopped today. I was like, what the fuck?
I gotta go back and listen to that episode again because
Yeah.
I remember saying it, but like that's crazy. I don't know.
Yeah, man.
Anyways,
So you predicted the future twice because the social media and the Netflix documentary. Netflix, where's our money? Like, hello. We
gave
came
you
up with the idea. 50
come
must
on
be
now.
one of our spookies. He heard
Yeah.
the episode and he's
We
like, that
dropped the
sounds like a
seed.
really good documentary.
50 Cent
Um,
heard it and said, I'm going to make that documentary just for you,
Yeah.
just for this podcast.
That's
Also,
insane. I'm
we
shocked.
need some proceeds from the Backstreet Boys residency in Vegas because I had said that they were going to make a comeback and with a new tour, and they did a whole fucking residency in Vegas. So, like, where's the money?
And
Yeah.
that new theater there, the Sphere.
The Spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to go there so bad.
Yeah,
Same.
same.
It looks cool. And yours was good, but it didn't come true because they're still
No.
walking around with
I know.
fucking llama haircuts. She had said that she wished like all these young teenage boys would stop walking around with llama haircuts, and they still are, unfortunately.
I'm not gonna
But what is
lie.
coming back is the haircut we were just talking about, the
The
90s.
Mushroom?
Yes.
Actually? Oh
Guys,
my.
Chris had that haircut.
I had that haircut.
What?
What?
Yes.
Why?
Have I never told you guys this
The
story?
bowl, like
Do you
the
have
bowl cut?
pictures?
Is that what you're talking
Yes,
about?
I do. You can use them for social media. It's fine.
I don't want to use it for. I just wanted to see because I don't believe
What
you.
happened?
Dude, I had long hair. My mom's like, Catherine, go to the washroom. I'm going to trim your hair. And me and my like 9-year-old self, I'm like, okay, mommy. I had long fucking hair. Long. Dude, let me see if I can find one. I come out with a mushroom haircut. I kid you
Oh
not.
no.
I was so mad. My hair trauma, because I have hair trauma, according to my hairstylist. My hair trauma started when I was a child because of my mother.
So I also had that haircut. However, I'll find
And
my
you both
picture
have
for you
curly
guys.
hair, so I'm curious to see what this looks like.
I'll show you.
So for me, I was not 9, I was like 3. And my older brother, because obviously the younger one wasn't here yet, and a family friend of ours decided that they were gonna get my mom's scissors and play dress up
No.
and cut my orange, because my hair was orange at that time, hair. But then they knew that they were gonna get in trouble, so they shoved it underneath the carpet. And because of how much hair I had as a kid, my mom didn't notice for like a couple days because they cut it all underneath. And when they finally realized, because she was vacuuming and all of a sudden all this red hair was coming out from underneath the couch and stuff, when she finally realized and brought me to the hairdresser's like, I have to shave like the back. So
No.
it's
No.
literally it
You
was
look like
so
Will.
Yeah,
pretty much.
that's
Pretty much.
exactly
I'm
what I was
trying to see
thinking about.
if I can find the picture of that one, but
Are you talking about me? I look like Will?
Catherine, you look
No.
like Will from Stranger
No.
Things.
Oh, you
Look
sent
at the
it?
phone. Look at our group chat.
She looks like
yeah.
Will.
Oh no, you are Will.
Did Vecna infect you?
Yes.
Can
Yes.
I also
Vecna
say,
infected me.
Catherine,
What?
after that experience, why would you ever let your mom then cut Gabriella's
The
bangs
Dumb and
that
Dumber
one?
look?
Yeah.
You remember that?
That was the funniest thing. Oh no, I did something wrong, and then she pans it over. I was like, I'm out. I can't keep a straight face. I gotta walk away. Going back to work.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yep. Dumb and Dumber haircut for the win.
It was so funny.
Lloyd Floyd's bangs.
Lloyd Floyd. Oh, so funny.
I'm trying to see if I have any. I'm sure there's more pictures floating around. I mean, that stupid haircut.
I don't know if I have any on my phone, but I'll have to like dig in the photo box and see if I can find some.
Anyways, so that was our 2025 in terms of predictions and resolutions. Was there anything that we haven't talked about that surprised you most about 2025?
Honestly, I'm surprised. Like I said at the beginning, the 2025 was both a good, like a really good year and also a really bad one at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
But I think what surprised me the most is how much of a good year it actually ended up being.
Mm-hmm.
All the bad stuff aside and the rough, mental health issues and whatever, like there were a lot of good things that came out of 2025 that I didn't factor in or plan for. It just kind of happened, and so 2025 will actually be a year that I think I will remember for a very long time.
That's good.
So
Mhm.
I feel like 25 flew by. I feel like I got up one day and looked and I was like, how the fuck is it December?
Mm-hmm.
What did I even
Yeah.
do this year? Like I felt like it just flew by for some reason. Yeah.
I would agree with that.
Like,
I
I don't know.
do.
Yeah.
I agree with that too.
You had a
Just
big year.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know. I feel like we all kinda did, but it felt long and short at the same time. Like, it started off very slow, I found, but, and a bit hard, and a little bit of, like, again, mental health and everything was a big topic of conversation for me, but, and by topic of conversation, that was all internally for me.
Mm.
I didn't really talk about it with anyone, but, it just flew by. Like, I can't believe
Yeah.
it's already January. It's crazy.
Mhm.
It kinda
Yeah,
makes me
close enough
sad.
to be a whole year.
I
I
know.
I
know.
can't
Yeah.
believe that. Like, it's like a year. I feel like it was just yesterday. We were sitting here on another episode talking, you telling our listeners that you're gonna go pee.
Yeah.
Like, because you were
For
like
the
hella
10th time.
pregnant. Like,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel like that was just yesterday. I can't believe he's a whole year old. He's like making cute sounds and just being
Has a
so fucking cute all the
personality.
time.
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
Yeah.
He's a whole person.
it's crazy how much like has changed, but how quickly it happened.
Yeah. Like, I still feel like every there's a new curveball every day pretty
Of
much, and I'm
course.
sure you can all understand that, especially most of you having kids, and
Yeah.
it's crazy, but yeah, it's fun.
It definitely is. And it's very rewarding because, although I will say, I'm going to backtrack for a hot sec. So, when last year's episode, I had talked about the fact that my identity has very much so surrounded around my children. And I had made reference to our first episode. We're introducing ourselves to our listeners. And all I could talk about was like, I'm a mom and I do this as a mom and I do this as a mom and this and this and this. And while I love being a mom and I love doing all the things as a mom, I did not love that that was my identity.
Mm.
And I think I've been very retrospective today after listening to that episode. And I can recognize that I have shifted my self identity. And yes, I'm a mom. And yes, I do all the mom things, but I've actually prioritized myself this year for the first time in a long time. And not to say that I'm like first, because my kids will always be
Mhm.
first, but I put myself higher on the pecking order. Um, and I'm glad that I did. I've learned a lot about myself. I practice a lot more self care, self compassion as a result. So, all that to say, you're still a new mom. Even though he's almost a year, you have so much more to go and don't lose yourself. And it's easier said than done, but try
Yeah.
not to lose yourself.
Yeah, that's something I have to constantly remind myself. Very easy to forget, but definitely try to remind myself. So I appreciate that. And I'm
Even if
I'm proud
it's
of you
like,
for even doing that.
thanks. Even if
Can
it's
I?
only like at nighttime, an
Mhm,
hour, and you're like, oh,
mhm.
I'm going to do this for me, not for anybody else, for me. Right? Sorry, Nisha, I cut you off.
No, that's okay. I was cutting you off. But can I just say, I think that like something different for and Preet that you didn't necessarily have was a group of friends who makes you feel like more than just a mom.
That's
So
true.
like that's something that I know I appreciate about our friendship is like I'm Nisha
Yeah.
in this group.
Mhm.
Hmm.
I'm not Christian's mom or
Exactly.
Yeah.
Chris's wife. I'm just Nisha and I'm
Yeah.
allowed to be that person in front of you guys. So I feel like that's something that's like like should be cherished. I'm not trying to like make
100%.
anybody cry here, you know. I'm not- but like
I'm
I
not the
honest
one
like
that's
as
gonna
I'm
cry. It's gonna be
sitting here,
Catherine.
That's right.
I
She's already
know.
crying.
But as I'm sitting here like reflecting, like I'm also thinking about like how many times I've called one of you guys because I was fucking losing my mind about something or like how even like friends miss we went out and like it was the shittiest fucking friends miss but like it was
God.
fun
It was
because
actually
it
a
was
lot
just
of fun.
us
Yeah.
and like it wasn't about kids like
Hmm.
not that I don't love the kids but like it was our first friends miss without them for like a couple of friends misses and so it felt more like being ourselves for once and just
Hmm.
taking ourselves away from that
Mhm.
mommy
Yeah.
personality not that I don't love being a mom, but like you're right. Like we have to remember that we're more than just moms. Like we're
Mhm.
people. And
Yeah.
and when you forget that, that's when you start like going down that mental health road that is hard to come back from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
I definitely appreciate that aspect of this group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even the mom side alone, like this is the only place that I feel like I can totally unmask and be myself, and it's a blessing. Um doing it on a podcast, an open forum, because sometimes I forget I'm not just talking to my 3 best friends, I'm also recording. So sometimes I'm a little loose with my lips, but
I think we all are at some point.
but it's just such a safe place, and I can finally be myself with zero judgment. Like I know that there's zero judgment, and I'm grateful. So thank you.
I'm not crying. You're crying.
Oh God.
Called it.
Just
All right,
kidding.
next.
I haven't cried in a long time, guys. That's gross.
That
And
is
I cried
gross.
on the podcast.
So yesterday? Oh, okay.
I actually haven't cried in a while too. I don't know if that's growth.
I'll give you a book that'll make you cry. How about that?
Okay. All right. I'm here for it. Okay. Were there any challenges that you didn't plan for in 2025?
Yep. I got my new diagnosis for medical stuff, which I actually did some research on. And with having my arthritis as a young kid and being on high dosage of steroids, it actually causes complications in the long term, which I wish I had known before. But I guess I don't think I would have thought anything different until getting a new diagnosis with things. So
Yeah.
that I was not expecting to come up. I know I was pretty angry about it when I first got it, and
That's understandable.
yeah. So now we're just kind of dealing with it. It just sucks because now it's like you have to see this doctor, and you have to see this doctor, and you have to see this. It's just so many freaking appointments.
Yeah.
But anyways,
And you have
yeah.
to be more cognizant, right? I get it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I have this 2025 has taught me to practice gratitude in every fucking situation, even the worst situation imaginable. So I try and put a positive spin on everything and just think like, I know it sucks, but it's better that you found out sooner rather than later. You can manage it better and you can be healthier as a result, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
But
That's
I
just me
wasn't
trying to be
planning for
positive.
that. So
I hear you. I mean,
That's fair.
yeah.
totally fair. I think we all had like big shit happen this year that we weren't planning on.
A lot of
So-
medical
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
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 I was gonna say work related. Was not planning that at the end of the year as our Christmas gift, they'd be like, "Hey, come on back 5 days a week." So that's gonna be a huge
Yeah.
fucking struggle in
be-
2026.
kidding.
Jessica might be more cranky. Let's put it that way.
That's fair.
Yeah, and I'm in like your commute as well. Like,
What's the worst?
yeah,
Yeah.
sucks. So for any of our listeners out here that have to commute and have to be back into their workspaces, we feel you. Because
Yeah.
the struggle is real. Yeah.
Yeah. But were there any wins that you like, even if they're just small wins or something that you didn't think that would matter, but ended up really changing the year for you? So I have a little bit of a story to tell you guys. And it was something small that happened, but I think it will carry with us into 2016, if not further. So,
2016.
2026? I'm tired.
2026?
2016?
I was like,
Is that what I
was that
said?
I thought I heard that, but I'm like, I'm very tired too.
2016.
I'm glad you're
Okay,
paying attention.
2016. Here.
None of us reacted other than her.
No.
Okay, well, maybe I need to go
Okay.
where I need to go hang out with Warren more. Let me tell you about Warren. So, December 23rd, my dad was over and he wanted to take the kids to the mall, December 23rd, to go get Christmas presents. And mainly because he wanted the kids to buy David and I presents because we don't exchange gifts. So the kids were all excited. They got their allowance money and they were going to go to the mall. And so I'm with my mom and the kids in the car and we're driving to go pick him up from my brother's house. And I'm on a very major road and we're in an industrial area. So there's no pedestrians, but there's lots of cars. And all of a sudden, this man walks out into the middle of the road and we're not at an intersection. I dead stop in the middle of the road and he's trying to he's crossing in front of me and I'm in the left lane. So we're it's a major road.
Mm-hmm.
And I see a car in my rearview mirror coming and it's coming fast. And so I'm blaring my horn. I'm doing my hazards. I'm trying to get this driver's attention so they do not hit this man. And she's in her own world, la la la, literally almost smokes him by maybe 2 feet. Okay. And she didn't even bat an eyelash. She didn't even brake. She saw him. She did nothing. He stumbles because he almost got hit by the car and he grabs a tree and then he, stabilizes himself. And he continues walking. And again, this is an industrial area, so there's nothing open and it's a bad storm out. It's freezing cold.
Mm.
And so instead of continuing with our plans, our family plans, I decide to turn the car around. So I turn the car around to go look for him. Now he's no longer visible on the main street. So I'm going through all the side streets trying to find him. And we find him sitting on a bench in front of a building that's closed. And we get out of the car, my mom and I. Now, keep in mind, I have the kids. So, I'm trying to make sure he's okay, but I'm also trying to make sure we're okay because I need to not let anything happen to me or the kids or my mom. So we start talking to him, and it's an elderly man. And my mom specifically goes up to him because I was kind of going back and forth between the car and the kids to him. And she's like, Catherine, he's not going to harm me. Go get your dad and come right back. So I'm like, okay. So we go get my dad, come right back. We put him in my car. So we're talking to him, trying to warm him up because he's got frostbite on his face. He's got frostbite on his hands. And he is very disoriented. He doesn't know where he is. He doesn't know where he came from, anything like that. Turns out he is from a secured long-term care facility. He has Alzheimer's or dementia, and he escaped the facility. And when I say escaped, I mean escaped because you have to be buzzed out. There's all kinds of security in place. And so he's telling us that he doesn't feel like he's being treated fairly there. His family doesn't come see him. But mind you, again, he doesn't remember everything. So he's in my car. So I see a police car across the street. So I'm like, well, fuck, I don't want to call 911. When I see a police car, let me just drive over to the police car. We get over there. There's no one in the car. So we're like, what the hell? This police car is just randomly in the middle of the street. Where is this guy? So I called 911 and I'm connected to Halton Police, but I'm not in Halton. I'm in Peel because the cell phone towers, it pinged to Halton. And so Halton's like, yeah, we'll transfer you to Peel. This is important detail in the story. So I get on the phone with Peel. I'm like, listen, I think I found an elderly man who has dementia. And they're like, oh, is his name Warren? They totally interrupted me. I'm like, yes, his name is Warren. They're like, we have been looking for him for close to 3 hours.
Oh,
The
wow.
police, who the car was there, they were in the woods searching for him. So he had walked extremely far to escape. But meanwhile, he's in this industrial area. No one stopped to help him. No one's bothered making sure he was okay. So the police take him, whatever have you. We ended up, we didn't know his last name. We knew what facility he was in, but there's 2 huge facilities there. We ended up buying him a Christmas present, and actually, sorry, previous to that, the reason why the whole Peel Halton thing is a big deal is because where I found him, he was in Halton. And Peel cannot cross the street legally to go search for him there, and Halton was not searching. So if we had not stopped, he would have continued to walk in this area where there was now he's on side streets, not a living soul. Who knows what would have happened to him? And
Jeez.
so we ended up going to the long-term care facility a couple of days ago to give him some Christmas presents. We now call him Grandpa Warren. And we are planning on making it a regular occurrence to go see Mr. Warren and just make sure that he's okay and loved, because it's sad. And he really was, like, we looked, like there's like a section in front of his room for like family to put pictures of themselves and cards and what have you. It was totally empty.
That's sad.
I don't know if that was by choice or if that, like, I
Yeah.
don't know if it's on
There could be other-
purpose. Yeah, I have no idea. But I know that when we were looking, he did have pictures in his room. He couldn't remember if it was his kid, not his kid. Like, it's sad. It's really sad. So
Those
that
facilities
was,
are very hard to go to.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So that was something very small that happened. But it meant so much. I told the kids, I was like, this is the true meaning of Christmas right here. Like, I need you guys to understand that Christmas is not buying gifts and all this. This right here, what we're doing, is the true meaning of Christmas. And so,
That's nice.
yeah,
I like
I-
that you were able to help him
yeah.
and that he has someone looking out for him,
Mhm.
I hope
Even
he
if he
remembers
doesn't remember.
that. Yeah, like, even if he doesn't really remember, I hope he, like, understands that people still care about him.
Yeah.
Because
It
a lot
was,
of people don't go to those facilities because especially when even if it's their own family,
Mhm.
it's too painful for
of
them.
course. I could totally understand. Like, when we went last time, he was having a good day. He was very lucid the first time when we met him. He was able to tell us a lot. This second time that we were there, he was reliving one day over and over again. Like, everything that we talked about, it all centered back to that one day, even if it had nothing to do with it. It was always that one day in his life. And it is very sad. And to see that, like, this facility is, like, it's got its own hospital, like, it's beautiful. It must cost at least $5,000 a month. And meanwhile, he's locked in his room. He has a GPS tracker on his wrist, and he doesn't even know what it is because of what happened. And it's just a sad reality, right? But yeah, anyways, I took it to a different way. But that was my small thing that happened that is very meaningful.
That's a nice one.
Nisha, you're on mute.
I've been talking this whole freaking time. I muted myself so you don't hear me coughing every 2 seconds. I was just saying that I don't think that's a small thing. I think that's actually a
No.
pretty huge event to happen, and good for you for stopping and helping somebody in need, because, like, you're right, most people would have just kept going. And I think, like, it's just our nature and, like, even our field of work, like, we naturally
Mhm.
gravitate to helping because that's
Yeah.
just how we've been trained to do it. But, like, I'm really glad that the kids got to also experience
Yes.
that and see what humanity looks like. Like,
Yep.
that's what you're supposed to do.
Yep.
You stop and help. Like, obviously, don't put yourself in a dangerous situation.
Yeah, we
but
had that
like,
conversation
if
too.
yeah, but like, if somebody is in need of your help and you're able to provide them with that help, then why wouldn't you?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good
And
for you for
especially,
teaching them that lesson.
like, given what we were going to do, go buy material things over what we ended up doing. Like, it was just such a nice, you know, learning lesson for all of us, not just the kids. And they came with us to go see him again. Like, I don't know. I'm glad. I'm glad that they were there, and I'm glad it happened. Um, and I'm glad he's okay because
Yeah.
it could have gone a lot worse. You know, he could have gotten hit by the car. He could have died from frostbite. He
I
went
was gonna
by
say
the woods.
usually
He
what
could have got
happens
lost in the
is
woods.
yeah, usually what happens is hypothermia kicks in because you probably didn't leave with any winter
He,
stuff,
no.
winter attire on to begin with. So yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. Anyways, let's go back to this. Let's go back to the podcast. um, okay. So, given all that, is there anything that you've learned about yourself now that you didn't understand about yourself a year ago?
I'm gonna sound like a broken record, but it's my mental health. Like,
Mhm.
I know I've said it so many times, but like like I said earlier, knowing what it is made it so much harder because now you're aware.
Mhm.
And, like, then you start looking for patterns and you start looking for, like, everything is ADHD, everything is autism, you know what I
Mhm.
mean? It's like, then is this just me? And so then you start self-doubting
Yep.
and shit like that.
Second
So,
guessing yourself. I get that.
so something I didn't understand a year ago, like, I didn't understand how much mental health actually plays a role in my life.
Mhm.
Like, that was a huge eye opener of how much of, like, how I react to things and, like, my relationship with my husband and, like, my relationship with you guys and, like, tones and, all of those things. Like, it I never really stopped to think about it until now. Like, most of my life, I just went through life just going with the flow. Never
Mhm.
stopped to think about, like, "Why am I angry? Let's name that emotion."
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't think
So
most people are mindful, right?
mhm.
And we as a collective, god damn, like we joke about it, but I think we are all each other's therapists and we all operate like that. Like like we're very mindful, or at least we try to be. And I think that it's a very healthy thing. I don't think that many friendships look like ours in so many ways, but that being one of them as well, you know?
Yeah.
Anyone else know something differently or understand something differently or learn something differently about themselves?
I feel like for me, I feel like I was pushed in a very different way than I'm used to. Like I was like pushed to the brink a lot of days and learning to be patient.
Mhm.
I feel like I've gotten a lot better at it. I was very like impatient, I couldn't sit still,
Mhm.
but over the last year I feel like I've just slowed down or try to teach myself to slow down a little more. And I feel like it's actually kind of helped. I need to definitely be a little more gentle on myself, but with myself, sorry, but at the same time, yeah, I'm just trying to be more patient with not just like with my kid, but like everyone.
Yeah.
Cause I try to put myself, like, I look at even like with me and Chris, I know there's times where before, like in the newborn stage, I was just so dead tired and like exhausted and just not myself.
Mhm.
And now I see Chris going through that, and I have to be gentle with him because I understand that feeling and I don't wanna dismiss that feeling. So it's,
Mhm.
again, trying to
Good
be
for
patient and
you.
understand that, but I don't know if I'm doing a great job, but I feel like I'm trying,
Yeah, but
and I feel
that
like that
takes a lot of
matters.
self-awareness to recognize what he's going through and that to give him grace. That's really like shows,
Yeah.
yeah, don't minimize that. That's huge. Like
I mean, there
that's
are
a
times I
lot.
still freak out, like,
That's
or,
fine.
like, I
We're
get mad,
human. We're
but at
You
the
human.
same
can.
time, I take a minute, I'm like, "I just need time for myself," and then I come back and I try to be more gentle
Get
Mhm.
a breathing
with my
whistle.
approach.
Like, I
Yeah.
was just bro, you
The
read my mind.
bubble one.
The bubble one.
You read my mind.
Bubble cigarettes instead of smoking will all just be bubbling.
Yeah.
I think you actually nailed like what I was trying to say in
Hmm.
better words. Like it's self-awareness. That's what I didn't like that's the thing that I learned about myself that I didn't know before.
Mhm.
How much being self-aware changes the way you look at things and
Mm.
changes the way you respond to a situation. So like similar to what Amanpreet was saying, like Chris and I, when we have fights, like before I'd just be like, fuck you, because like I'm right and you're wrong.
Yeah.
But like it took a lot of like internal work to start to realize that like, yeah, I have feelings, but so does he.
Mhm.
And like if he's feeling something and he's trying to communicate that to me and I'm not listening, I know what that feels like because he's also doing that to me as well. So
Mhm.
like just to stop and actually realize like that that's what's happening is like game changing.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Because then you're thinking about it from the other person's perspective and you're more willing to listen or you're more, as Aman said, you're more patient. Like
Mhm.
you giving yourself a little bit more grace.
Yeah. I agree.
I want
It's
to be
still a
like
work in
you.
progress, but yeah, it's progress.
What did she say?
I want to be like you. I need to practice more self-awareness. I think that's what I'm going to work on in 2026. I got
As
the self-love and self-care down pat. I need to work on some self-awareness.
I was gonna say for myself, I need to learn to dedicate or to hand off things at work rather than friggin' take everything on, especially now
Yeah.
that we have less and less people on our team. To the point now where I was like, "Frig it, I'm gonna get 5 people on your team skilled up on this thing so I don't have to do your reporting anymore."
Yeah.
Because like, I think, like, with my boss, we've kind of realized I'm not an admin, right? That's not what my role is, but this is
Mhm.
all I've been doing for the last year and a half is admin things because nobody else is taking it on. So
Yeah.
now we're trying to, like, delegate it to each individual, so it's my I have to give up control,
Mhm.
but I like having control because then I understand what's happening,
Mhm.
but
But that's
that's my
big.
issue. That is
That's
it's
that
huge to try and give
yeah.
it up.
I dude, you talk about like editing the podcast, okay? That is my form of control because it's
we
something that
know.
I know what to do. I do
Why
it
do you think
well.
you got told today? I didn't ask. I told.
P.S. I'm not
I'm
taking it
aware.
away from you. I was just going to record you doing it to give it off to somebody else. That's my delegation.
I was very selective in how I brought that up. I did not give you the opportunity to say no. I just told you this is what's
But I
happening.
need it, and that's why you know that. You recognize that I need it, and I appreciate that. And you weren't an asshole about it. You were awesome. And you're just doing it to help me, really. Like, so I appreciate that.
I'm glad that you that way.
But it's still hard because, I get it, Jess. I get it. That's what I'm trying to
Mhm.
say is I understand what you're going through. Relinquishing control for us type A people is not easy.
Yeah. And it's even
Um,
like something as simple as like, ooh, because usually I'm the one who figures out like when we'll have some sort of training class. So it's like reaching out to somebody to see, do we have people being hired in order to have a class going on? And now my boss is like, well, just give that to somebody else. And you're sitting there going, but if you come to me and I don't have the answer, what do I do at that point? Like, why
yeah.
am I playing
Redirect.
telephone with everything? Right? Like,
Mhm.
I know you're gonna come to me, so let me do it now.
No,
So I
you
already know what's
redirect.
gonna, yeah, right? Like,
Yeah.
Like, sorry,
anyway,
I didn't do that. Go to this person.
right? But then I
That's
hate
exactly what you
people.
do.
But I hate when I'm looking for an answer. Like, I don't know, go talk to this person. And I go to this. I
Oh,
don't
I
know, go to
know.
this. And then I'm like, oh my god,
Yeah, I agree. But
it's my
if you're
everyday life.
delegating, then people need to take accountability, and that's what you have to
Facts.
remember.
That
Big
is true.
facts. I'm gonna just spitting out the wisdom tonight.
Facts. Anyways, that's what I learned about myself. I have to delegate more. Hence why I'm like super happy that I'm like going on like a 3-week vacation because I'm like, well, let's just see if the place burns down when I'm gone for 3 weeks.
No kidding.
It won't. It'll still be there.
Yeah, it'll still be a shit show when you come back.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'll have a shit ton of things. Oh, well, we didn't know what to do because you weren't here. But like, fuck you.
Oh, well. Figure it out. You're adults.
Yeah. I mean, Christmas time, I think I had like 2 weeks and it was still going down. I was like, what the hell?
Mm,
You just had to do 2 weeks, so there's nothing happening.
no kidding.
Anyways.
That's like the quietest time.
Yeah.
All right, let's shift into 2026. So let's fuck thinking about goals and resolutions. What do you want from 2026?
World peace.
Not what you think you should want. What do you
Well, that's
want?
another great one.
So for me, for 2026, a realistic want and I'm working towards is like better communication in my marriage.
Good for you.
Yes.
That is
It's a good
an
one.
amazing want.
Yeah. Cuz it's again, 2025 was an eye opener for just self-awareness and all of that. And so now going into 2026, now that I'm taking those learnings with me, I'm realizing how much that impacts my husband as well. So now I want to take what I've learned in 2025 and apply it to something that's going to make both of us happy. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Very well said.
Anyways, I digress.
What do you guys want from 2026?
I also want to win the lottery.
Facts.
I mean,
Yeah.
mom compound.
Mom compound.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody else outside of us is going to understand that.
Except for those that actually do want that too.
That's all right.
You can go back and listen to. Hold on. I'll tell you which episode it is. Which one is it?
I think for
Quick.
myself, I kind of want to trust what I'm bringing forward, especially in terms of work, trusting my instincts, trusting my intuition, and kind of just being meaningful about what I want. I don't know. It's very obligatory, but
You know what I want for you?
What?
It was episode 8, by the way.
It's a long pause.
Yeah, I know. I was like, what? What do you want from me?
I want you to have peace at work so you do not have to worry about it. Because I think it impacts you
Yeah.
a lot. And I think that's because you're passionate about what you do. You're passionate about anything that you do, let alone your job. And you're proud of what you put out.
Mm-hmm.
And when people don't recognize you, it hurts. And I don't like that for you.
It is true.
And I want you to not put as much stock as you have in the past into letting that be your identity.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know. I'm going through an identity crisis, guys.
That's not good.
Yeah. Anyways,
That is my want for you.
thanks. You just
I
got
actually like
Be
this
fine to
idea.
yourself.
super deep.
Wait, but I like this trend that you just started, Catherine. I think we should all choose somebody, and instead of us talking about what
Okay.
we want for
Okay, I like
2026,
this.
we should talk about what we want for that person for 2026.
Okay. Are we
Now
all
you just
doing
put
each other?
everybody on
No,
the
I
spot.
think we just choose one. So Jess is done. Jess is done because you did Jess.
But I mean, if anybody else has a want, please go in, because I don't know if it was a good want. But that is my want. For
Okay,
you.
I have one. I have one for each of you actually, but I'll start with Aman. For Aman, for 2026, I want you to be self-aware of how good of a job of a mom you have been in the past year
Facts.
and take that into consideration that there are mothers out there who fucking suck and should have never had children. Let's be real. And so it has actually been such a, like,
It's been
what's
a
the right word I'm
joy.
looking
It's been
for?
a joy
It's been a
watching her
joy, but it's been
bloom.
an honor to be
Mhm.
part of that. So, like,
Yeah.
for 2026, I want you to self-reflect on how good of a mom you were in this past year, and, like, use that as, like, a way to push yourself to another
Mhm.
level of motherhood.
Not me wanting to cry
Mic
right
drop.
now. What the fuck?
Nailed it.
Okay, it's your turn.
No, I'm not ready. React.
Me?
Yes, you.
You know what? I
Cry,
actually
damn
really
it.
like that one because there are a lot of times where I just didn't feel like I literally came home one day and I was like crying to Chris. I'm like, I'm not being a good mom.
Yeah,
But
we've all been there.
I know everyone's been there and I don't know. It happens. But I like that. And it's something that I had similar goals in mind where I feel like the last year went by so fast, not just as like a mom, but as a friend. I want to like take time and appreciate things as they happen. Cause do you remember? Well, you guys watched The Office, right? Like, or here and
Mhm.
there, you probably watched it.
Yeah.
But there's a quote that Andy says at the end where when he's leaving, where he's like, I don't know the exact quote, but it's basically saying like, you know, when you're like always talking about the things that happened in the past and it's the good old days, he's like,
Mhm.
how do you appreciate the good old days when they're happening in the moment? And I was
Mm.
like, you know what? I like that because it's true.
Yeah.
It's like I'm thinking about like all the times we spent at the cottage,
Yeah.
Nisha's wedding, you guys seeing Colton for this first time. Uh, Honestly, like anything and everything we've all done together, like it's stuff that I'm just like, I wish I kind of pause sometimes and like just take it in and appreciate it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you're so caught up in things. You're like, I have to get this done. I have to do this, this, and this. And then it just slips by and you're like, shit, like the whole weekend went by and I didn't even appreciate that.
Mm-hmm. It's
So,
true.
yeah,
It's very
I
true.
like that one.
That is a good one.
Who's next?
I think I have one for Catherine.
Oh.
I think it also, similar to mine, I also want you to also take a step back and also appreciate that you are taking like you're appreciating the fact that your kids are flourishing, they're growing up. I know you're sad about that sometimes, but that's completely reasonable. Um, but I want you to appreciate how well you've done to create them into these like perfect, not perfect, but like these great little humans that are growing up to be such caring and loving people, and that's because of you. And David, but
Aw.
like mostly you.
Yeah. Mostly you, let's be real.
Yeah.
David just provided the DNA. That's it.
All their not so
Yeah, he
perfect
was the
moments is
support.
from him.
Yeah.
I will say, like, to tag on to what Aman just said, I'm pretty sure I've told you this before, but like w- it triggered me when she said you're raising like perfect but not so perfect kids. Chris has actually told me that like if we ever had a baby, like and we had a daughter, he would want one just like Gabriella.
Don't make me
Like
cry.
he loves her.
Mm-hmm.
So like he's actually said to me like I've never wanted kids before, but if I had kids and I had a little girl, I want one just like Gabriella.
Mm-hmm.
He has said that.
Yeah. Like they're a reflection of
Take
you.
that in.
Like you're good
Mhm.
you're good people. And I hope you know that
Yeah.
and I hope you like
Mhm.
definitely I know you're going to self-reflect a lot this year and especially with everything that happened last year, but you're doing well. Keep that in mind. We got your back and you're going to be okay no matter what.
Okay, the
Amen
tear
made her
dropped.
Just for the listeners to know, she's crying.
The tear dropped.
Remember when we were like, she's like, I didn't cry like in so long.
I was like, I didn't
Yeah.
cry this year. I'm so proud of myself.
Yeah, it's
Meanwhile,
been 9
Almond in
days.
her head was like,
Okay.
challenge accepted.
It's been 9
Oh,
days.
man.
You're so savage. Thank you. It's hard. It's so hard, like thinking about it from an outsider's perspective. Like every day I'm just trying to not fuck them up, you know? And like some days are better than others, but I really am just, I don't know, just trying to make them good human beings. so that when I'm not around,
The
they're
fact that
still
you're
good.
worried about fucking them up already makes you a good mom. For the simple
Yeah.
fact of you're aware that,
Yeah.
hey, I'm mindful of what I do so that I don't turn around and make them into assholes.
Yeah.
Effects.
Right. Since we're going around the circle, I got Nisha.
Okay.
Yay.
Which works out. So I think for you, for 2026, I want you to remember on the days that feel the hardest or like the shittiest or going through something, you're never alone. Okay. You always have us. I mean, you're my go-to when I was going through a couple of struggles this year. And like, I can't tell you how much I appreciate the support and just, even if it's just, hey, how are you doing today? Things like that, just to make sure that, you have us, you have supports, and you know that, hey, listen, I just need a sounding board. You're not alone. And I think just kind of having kind of that inner peace. So being settled, right? Things that are going, and just know that you're supported, you're safe. And if you ever need anything, I just want you to be at ease and at comfort. Okay. Love you.
Stop this right now.
Dude, I'm really trying hard not to ugly cry. Like, it's like, I can feel it.
I will say that, like, again, 2025 was a good year, but also very a struggle. And there were some, like, I don't know if I've said this on the podcast before, but I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder. I might have said it on one another episode, but like that diagnosis, I think I called every single one of you guys. Like every single one of you guys got a separate phone call, and like all three of you guys walked me off the edge. I think I had a problem with I would think of a new problem that was coming up that was related to the bipolar disorder, and I'd be like, "Oh fuck, Catherine's
someone
kids aren't
else.
gonna want to be around me," so I call them and pre so like thank you guys for like just always answering the phone when I need it.
Oh, God, I'm
Yeah.
still going to cry. Do you know how much, like, I don't know if you know, and this goes for everyone, but like last Friendsmas, you told us that you were going to move. And do you
Yeah.
remember
Oh,
what
So much for
yeah.
that, guys.
shambles I was in at the thought of you moving? Like, honest to God, I cannot imagine. Like, I literally, I cannot imagine not having you in my life, but not, like, I don't think I would function. Like, honest to God.
It's funny you
Well,
say
you're
that.
stuck with me.
Because I was trying to be so supportive. I'm like, yeah, you want to do this? You got it. We'll come visit you. But
Not me. It was like, fuck Florida.
yeah, I am so glad you didn't go. I mean, in the future,
it's still
okay.
happening at some point.
I
But now
know.
you have more time to prepare.
Exactly.
No.
And then your kids will be old enough to go to like Disney World and stuff.
That's right.
You know?
Exactly.
So we
Listen,
can
I
make
think it'd be fun
adventures
to
out of
visit.
it.
You're not
Yeah.
going. We are building the
Okay.
mom compound with our millions
Can we
of
do that in
dollars.
Florida where it's beautiful?
Okay, fine.
Oh, Auntie Jay's gonna melt. We can't go to Florida.
I was gonna say Auntie
No,
Jay's
that's what the
melting just
underground
thinking
area
about
is
it.
for.
Yeah.
Auntie Jay will just be in the like bottom part of the mom com. I'm okay with air
Yeah.
conditioning.
She'll be in the
and
tunnels all day long.
just put skylights so I get a little bit of light.
I'm dead.
So funny.
Oh man. Well, thank you guys. I love you guys.
Love you.
Yeah, we love you.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Where do we come back from that?
I don't
Okay,
know.
is
I
there
don't know where we
anything
ended off.
that you want to less of in 2026? Remember, these are just hopes. We're not onto goals or intentions or
I have my answer. I want less anxiety. That's what I want.
facts.
I am fucking riddled with anxiety all day, every day. And it's exhausting. It's actually one of the reasons why I got that breathing whistle, which has like immensely helped.
Yeah.
But I still struggle with anxiety. So that's what I don't want for 2026. I would like to learn how to manage my anxiety better so that eventually that's not my go-to like personality.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I actually agree with that because I
Same.
overthink a lot and anxiety comes with that. So yeah, I agree.
I think I want to be less reactive. So I
That's
feel like
impossible. You have red hair.
facts. I just mean more when I can't. I think I'm having issues reading people's context.
Mm.
So, like, if somebody comes out to me and they say, this, and that, I automatically go to, oh my God, there's just no time to get any of this done, right?
Mm.
But yet they're trying to tell me it's in 3 months, but also I'm not a mind reader. Maybe I need to be a mind reader for 2026.
Or ask more questions.
Yeah. I was gonna
Well, that's
say
just a
there's solution to
smart way.
that.
I want to read minds. Let me have my mind reading. Come
You know
on.
what? That is more fun. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
This is
But maybe that's
realistic,
something
people.
you can do. Not just listen, but be more open to questioning.
Be more assertive with questions.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, that's my anxiety, I
that
guess
one.
would be what it is.
Yeah, I like that one too.
Yeah.
Same.
Catherine's like, I'll just double up on everybody.
Next, she's like, I am anxiety.
Yeah.
Like Chris is the night, she's anxiety.
I am anxiety.
Me and my fucking breathing whistle, my anxieties and my anxiety
If
stone.
you look up anxiety in the dictionary,
crystals.
Catherine's pictures
Yeah.
next to
Oh
it.
my
Thumbs up and a
crystals.
whistle in her mouth.
my sage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck's sakes. Like,
Oh, man.
holding all my shit and like breathing the
So
sage in
funny.
at the same time.
That's all right. And your worry stones. You got
Yep.
your worry stones with you.
Yep. Facts. You think I'm
Have
kidding?
them all.
I was at Michael's looking at stones earlier today.
So funny.
Hilarious.
Yes, I would like less anxiety. I would like less of myself. Thank you very much. Just tone it down a little. Is there anything that you're intentionally going to focus on this year? Because remember, not us, remember, Spookies, remember, we don't like resolutions because they're not attainable. It's bullshit. So we set goals and we set intentions. So is there anything that you are going to set as your intention for this year?
I've pretty much
Covered it?
said it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think my intention for this year is just have more fun. Enjoy.
I was
enjoy
just
the
thinking
things.
that.
Like,
I
I just
feel
want
like that should be all of our intentions.
Yeah.
like whereas
Agreed.
like you're not doing 50 million things, like, and I know we've talked about this before, like when we go up to the cottage this year, having zero plans whatsoever.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
wake
we
up in
need
the
to have a
morning,
weekend
I
where
just
we have no plans.
yeah, go sit on the beach.
Our plans is
gonna
to
be
get
so
fucked
hard.
up, and that's it.
It is hard.
The plan
Like,
is you don't
I
you're
already
not
have
driving
plans.
anywhere.
the plan is no plan. The plan is we get fucked up and have no plan.
That's
That's
right.
the plan.
I love that plan.
Day
I love that plan
drinking, but we
too,
could do
but, like,
anything.
I need, you know what I want?
You don't need anything. You
I
just need
want-
to relax so your anxiety will go away.
I have a new want for some of you for 2026. I want Jess and Amin
Don't
to
take
get
photo
fucked
shoots.
up
Okay.
Fuck.
with me and Nisha because we are so much fun when we're fucked up.
Oh, I
But
agree.
I have to be mindful of a couple of things.
I mean, I think it's helpful.
Yeah, it's a little different, but I plan on it. I'm just not bringing my child this time.
You heard it here, listeners. You heard it here.
She's gonna
Jess,
ditch
you
I'm
can
gonna
get
get
fucked
fucked
up
up
with
with
us.
us.
It'll help you. I'm telling you, it'll help you.
I don't
Take
know.
the
Listen,
three
the dumb shit that we
fingers
talk
out of your
about-
asshole.
Yeah. Don't swipe it so high. Take it out
So funny.
and just get fucked up with us.
So funny.
Okay, let me tell you. So Nisha and I, one day you guys had left. You guys left in the morning and Nisha stayed with Chris and we blew up that giant thing, that
Mhm.
giant inflatable. And it was a fucking awful beach day. Like the
It was
water was
amazing.
so rocky. It was terrible. The water was like brown because it was so wavy. But you bet your bottom dollar, we had a great fucking time. We got fucked up and we made Chris tie the fucking floaty to a buoy that's like permanently there. And we just floated and we were like, oh, this is so fun.
It's great. We had like the most deepest conversations
We
on that
did.
floaty. Like about so many things. Like I think that was the day where like Catherine and Chris realized that they're actually kindred spirits
Yes.
and they should actually be married.
No, siblings. He's my brother.
I feel like
He's
Yeah,
my brother.
that-
That's weird.
I
Get
feel
that?
like
Ew.
as a brother is better because too much of the
I'm
same.
just joking.
That's so funny.
I'm joking. But it like we actually sat there and I got sunburned.
Yeah, we had
Sunburned
profound
that
like.
day.
And you want me to go out there?
No, I have an
Sunburn sitting
umbrella.
under lights.
I have an
Listen, you have your long sleeves and your hat. You'll be okay.
We'll see. Let's see how Hawaii
Umbrella.
treats me first.
Honest to God, we had so much fun. And then, like, yeah, it was a blast. Even not then. Like, I think we were walking around the field and we were smoking, and then kids were coming from the beach and we were trying to hide it. Like, we've had so many times that were lots of fun, fucked up. So that's my want, to bring it full circle.
Like I said, that's my plan.
Okay. Good.
Good times.
Just
We're gonna have
no
a blast.
kids for me.
I mean, I can't get rid of my
Yeah.
kids, unfortunately.
No,
It's
no.
their place. But they're old enough now. It's fine.
Exactly.
Leave me
They
alone.
can
Yeah, they
amuse you.
entertain themselves.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, they think they don't know, but every once in a while when I'm having a really bad day, I normally pop the edible when they're in bed. Once in a while, I pop it right when they're going to bed. And then let me tell you, I'm funny. It's the best bedtime ever. Like, we do a little dance, we sing a little song, and they all like look at me like, why can't we have this mom every day?
Why does this mom only come out at night? That's funny.
I tell you. Okay. What else? Is there a goal that you had for 2025 that you're bringing into 2026? And are you doing anything different about it? So to remind you, it was survive 2025.
I survived it. We're here.
Drink
still
more
alive.
water, go to bed, self-care, people who are toxic, read more books, drink more water. I think I said that. Prioritize the podcast. Those were our goals for 2025. Anything you're going to do?
I think we pretty much achieved most of them.
No,
I think
are
I'm
you
gonna
bringing
try
them-
and drink
like-
more water again? I should
Yeah.
probably do that.
Yeah, and to Jane her water.
Yeah. I'll avoid the coffee and the tea.
Actually, tea is hydrating. You could drink tea in lieu of water, but it depends on what type of tea
I was
you're
gonna
drinking.
say it depends.
Mhm.
Orange pico. So probably
Like
not.
if you're drinking herbal tea, oh then no,
Yeah,
that's
no.
dehydrating.
Full
yeah,
caffeine.
Yeah.
that's caffeinated. Yeah,
full caffeine.
Yeah. Peppermint tea is amazing.
I love
for
peppermint tea. Yeah,
I drink peppermint tea every day.
Maybe that's what I should start doing. Peppermint tea.
I actually replaced a lot of my drinks with peppermint tea so that I'm hydrating more and I'm tricking myself into hydrating because I forget to drink water. So I actually drink a lot of tea, like a lot of peppermint tea, a lot of well, I don't drink a lot of green tea, but I replace coffee with green tea
Hmm.
just so I'm getting more water intake rather than
none at
have
all.
like
Yeah.
carbonated things.
I have no goals. I'm just
My
trying
goal
to
is
survive.
Survive
again.
goals.
2026.
Yeah.
Survive 2026.
Yes.
That's fair. I think I am going to also just try and survive 2026. I think I've been doing good with my self-care. I think I want to reprioritize the podcast. I feel like after, and I don't know if I've said this, but we had a death in our family. My father-in-law passed away. And I feel like after that, it kind of just sort of fucked with everything in my life that it's been hard to like get back into things, and for me, one of the things that was impacted was the podcast. So I want to reprioritize my work effort. And then maybe Nisha won't give away my editing.
I'm not giving away your editing.
just
I'm just
kidding. I'm
saying you need
kidding.
help.
I'm kidding.
And I'm not taking
kidding.
it. I'm just making a job aid.
If it makes you feel any better, there's a part of me that 100% understands where you're coming from, because that's how I feel with the social media sometimes.
Mm.
No offense, someone, but sometimes it's
I have
hard
no.
for me to like send it over to her. Not that I don't want her to know about it. It's just like it's easier when you're doing it yourself
Mm.
than having to like explain it to someone.
Yes.
So I understand where you're coming from. But that being said, I self-reflected and realized that I can't think that way because I'm just making it harder for myself and also excluding somebody who should very much be part of it.
You're right.
So I
You're right.
put my own feelings aside and I send her updates.
Very good.
I'm not gonna lie. I am completely useless right now with social media. So if you don't want to send me anything, it's okay.
Amin's like, whatever you do, I approve.
I'm not
No,
a
but
type A
I
person.
still
I'm a type B
I
person.
need you to
don't
know
care.
so that if I need you to know so that if I like, can't do it one day, you can just take over.
She's
True.
like, don't threaten me with that.
Yeah, it sounds
And
like
she's
a
like, okay,
great
guys,
time.
social media is gonna be a non-existent thing while she's gone.
Oh God. I like it.
I think that's one thing for me, not the social media thing, but I feel like because I'm just like drained all the time, I'm still trying to figure out how to balance all that. I need to figure out a way to just work hard at certain things like the social media stuff. Like I don't feel like I have the energy to do anything
Mm-hmm.
outside of
got
what I
you.
have to do.
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
got you.
Yeah.
Don't worry. The 30-day plan afterwards that I'm making afterwards has your part in it, and I considered that part. Don't worry.
I know, but I don't want I would I wish I had the energy
No,
to
you
just
have
do it myself.
you have you have the part that you will have is minimal effort but very important. So like you're still contributing equally, but you don't have to put in as much effort.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Plus, I like making the content. It gives me something to do when I'm mad at Chris.
Well, I think that's the thing for
Which
me.
is
I don't
often.
feel like I have any interest in anything right now.
Yeah,
like
I get that.
nothing. So for me, it's just
But that's
I feel like I'm just
normal.
floating by right now.
That's normal. You're still reestablishing yourself as a person. You made a whole human being, and then
True.
you went back to work.
Yeah,
So like
that's true.
Yeah.
that's like we're not judging you or anything. We're actually very understanding
I
of like
agree.
your position and everything. So like don't think that we're like, what the fuck?
No, that's one thing I appreciate, but I think for me, maybe my goal is to just um I don't know, just be a little more involved, I guess, or present. I don't know.
I get that. And it must be incredibly exhausting still going back. He's only 11 months old. And so going back previous to that, he's still probably not sleeping the best. He's waking up in the middle of the night, plus your commute, plus you're back to work. It's a lot. And it will get easier, but you will also get used to this feeling where you won't notice it as much. Like it'll just be your new normal, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be okay. But you need to find what your passion is again,
Yeah.
because that'll spark you, right?
Mhm.
So you just
So
gotta
let's
find
say
it.
I do have a goal for this year.
Mhm.
I was telling Amin about it. I want to get my to be read folders down.
Oh.
So I'm literally, because of course, why would I bother working and be all stressed out at work when I could cut out tiny little notebooks and write names down so that I just have to draw them from a thing for what book I'm going to read next.
Oh, that
I
is
love that.
awesome. Actually, though.
So it's my way to make it exciting to get these ones that are on my to be read So then
That
I
is
just
actually a
like
great
pick
idea.
one out and be like, all right, this is the book we're reading. So anyways, that's my
I enjoy that.
right.
I'm here for that. And I
Yeah.
like the props.
Also I was telling Omen, so I have this jar that says to be read, so TBR. I had another jar that said start a series, so it was all like book ones. So then I just pull out a book one, and within like 2 minutes of putting it onto the shelf, I dropped it in its glass and it broke. And I was like, I just wasted money on stickers, and now I have no S's left. I have
Oh my God.
now I gotta go to the dollar store, get a new jar, new little stickers.
That's the universe telling you stop. Don't do a series.
No kidding.
It's the universe telling me, just do your job, please. Maybe you should do that first.
Oh my
So
God.
anyways, that's my fun little goal to do this year.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's shift our focus before we wrap. Let's think of it through the lens of the podcast. What do you hope for the podcast for 2026?
I can go first.
Go ahead.
I hope that we have more followers on Instagram.
I was gonna say I hope that we have more communications with followers in 2026. So like
Yeah, I
we
was
post
in
a lot
line
of
with that.
questions
Yeah.
and we post a lot of prompts and stuff. And I'd like to actually hear more from our followers and listeners.
Our people.
I like that.
I
Our
agree.
spookies.
I want to. I want
Yeah.
more of a community vibe, and I can't wait to have that community vibe and
Yeah.
get to meet and talk to different people.
That's
see
facts.
Yeah.
what their thoughts are
I think
on.
we're all aligned.
Yeah.
That's big facts.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. We appreciate that you're listening to us.
Yeah.
We want to meet you now.
Yeah.
Like virtually.
Just
Yes.
hit us up on socials. Come on.
Yeah.
We're not that scary.
Is there anything that you want, like episode wise or topic wise, that you want to focus on this year?
To be honest, not really. Like I don't have any like specific episodes that I'm looking for. I just like sitting down and talking with you guys.
Facts.
It doesn't
Yeah.
matter what we're talking about.
It really
So,
could be
like,
anything.
I
Yeah.
think, yeah, I think what we could do, like, this is not a hope, but I think what we could do better is like when there's a trend of something happening, we're aware of the trend so that we can, take advantage of the wave of that trend.
That's
I think a
facts.
lot of the times because we all have ADHD, like we know the trend is happening, but we can't get our shit together.
Yeah.
So like,
I mean, we got our
I
shit
think we
together to
could do
be
a better
here.
job at that. Yeah, this is true. I think we could do a better job at like that kind of episode planning. But other than that, I just like sitting down and talking. Like I don't really care what we talk about.
It could honestly be anything. Like, we have the most interesting conversations about literally everything. Did I not say that this would be a short episode? And here we are, an hour and
hours
50
later.
minutes in.
Later.
Like, and I honestly didn't think, I was like, is this episode gonna land? And it's landing. I cried. So it's like,
So it did what it was supposed to.
It's not a success unless Catherine cries.
but you know what I mean? Like, I really didn't know if this was gonna work, and it worked. And we could do this, and then, next time we could talk about a book, we could talk about a TV show, we could talk about a true crime, and it'll still be the same. You'll get the same energy from us all the time,
Yeah.
kind of thing,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed.
I don't know if there's anything I'm looking for in particular from the episodes.
I mean, we talk about trends, and I'm still trying to get you guys to watch Traders.
That's facts.
So I need to talk about it, and there's nobody out here to talk to.
I just don't really watch a
Listeners,
lot
if
of
there's
reality.
anybody that watches that show,
Yeah.
please talk to Auntie J.
Yeah.
Messenger.
Traders needs to talk. I have complaints, and I have struggles.
Oh man. Okay.
That's what Reddit is for.
You know what? I could,
Yeah.
but then sometimes people have seen the episode before I have, and I'm like, I can't see it. Or sometimes the
fair.
theories are
Wild.
way out there, and I'm like, what? I didn't see that. How did you catch that? And I was like, you're just making this shit up.
Are you talking about Traders or Stranger Things? Because that's all how I felt. Like, was totally avoiding everything. And then the shit that I did see, I was like, really? That's how you felt? Or that? Or
Yeah.
this? You know, this
Mhm.
theory?
That's a wave that we definitely did not take advantage of.
No.
Yeah.
And we could have easily done a 2-hour episode on friggin'
Yeah.
Stranger Things.
Well, now we know for next time.
Love that show.
Yeah.
R.I.P. R.I.P. Stranger Things. Fuck Vecna. Guys, I want to talk about it.
I
Not
know.
today.
We
Not
gotta
today.
save it. We gotta
Yeah.
save it.
Okay.
We don't have time.
No.
Ain't got time for that.
Let's close with, I want everyone to go around and finish this sentence. If there's one thing 2025 taught us, ... I can go first.
Slow down.
Ooh, slow down.
I thought you were just telling her to slow down. I was like,
I thought she was
said
telling
it
you to
pretty
slow down.
slow.
I was like, bro,
No.
It's pretty slow.
There's
Like, you good?
one thing.
Not literally.
Slow down. I like that.
Yeah.
I really like that.
Yeah, that is a good one.
Hmm.
So are we all stealing slow down?
No,
or are we
I
supposed
actually
to
have
do
one.
it
Everyone has.
individually?
But I think that will be my going into 2026. Slow the fuck down. I'm going to add fuck in there for
I
good
like that.
measure. Actually, speaking of
So if
fucks,
there's one thing 2025 has taught us, it would be don't let the little things become big things. Like
Mm.
don't sweat the small stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like don't let it just bog you down, or it's such a small thing and yet we overthink it that it just becomes like this bigger entity itself.
That's facts.
That's true.
I forgot how I was going to eloquently say it. But if there's one thing 2025 taught us, is that your chosen family is the
You're
most
fucking
important
taking
family.
it out of my mouth. I should have went
mind
first.
reading.
I
Should have went first.
See, if you asked questions, you could have known that was coming.
Damn it.
I'm done.
Well played,
She
well
stole
played.
my thunder.
Think of a new one. It's true though.
So
Yeah.
funny.
I was gonna say something similar to that. I was just gonna say, for me, 2025 taught us that, like, the the worst of the worst can be thrown at us and we're still here.
Mhm.
Like, as a
Resilient.
group of friends who and not even just the resilience, but like the support.
Yep.
Like it was so important. Like 2025 taught us how important, like Catherine said, your chosen family, like their support, how important that is for you to like stay sane.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
without you guys, I don't know what the fuck I would have done in
Facts.
2025. I'd have been like in a ditch somewhere,
Honest to
like
God. Like
fucking,
actually though.
you know,
Yeah.
like rolling back and forth. Like honestly, like the shit that's happened this year and the support that we've like provided to each other, it's like it's actually, it blows my mind that I have friends that I can sit here and say like got me through really tough times.
Yeah. Like
Mhm.
I think as well, another thing I would probably add that 2025 has kind of taught us is if you physically don't feel like something is right with yourself or with your body, go and get it checked.
Yeah,
Go to like,
that's a good
don't
one.
Yes.
overthink it. Don't think I'll just walk it off. You
big
know, I
facts.
feel like we're getting to the point. We're all getting old.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Shit's
it's
happening.
like, oh, that snap, crackle, and pop isn't normal.
Yeah.
That's right.
We should go check that
We
out.
should probably go and get someone just to kind of take another look to make sure.
And get it
Yeah.
looked at again and again and advocate for yourself,
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
God's sakes. I am the poster child, and I'm sure, Jess, you've experienced this too,
Yep.
of like physical issues that have been undiagnosed for so fucking long, and doctor after doctor being like, oh, no, not my problem. Oh, this result is fine. Oh, this and that. And like, I'm like, but I'm not okay. So
Yeah.
fucking tell
Yeah.
me, advocate for yourself.
And the thing
Because-
is
Yeah.
that when you go to one doctor, they're only specialized in one specific area.
Mhm.
So the thing is that sometimes, yes, you do have to go to 2, 3, or sometimes you need to get a referral to a specialized personnel in order to make sure.
Mhm.
And like I say that like my brother's friend's mom went to the doctor. I think she went to emergency because she was like not feeling well for a couple of days. And they like sent her home. They're like, no, 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 you're fine. And the next day she was like, I'm even worse. And was like, I
Yeah.
need somebody to go and take a look. And they found out that she had pancreatic cancer.
Oh my god.
So the fact that like, advocate for yourself as well,
Mhm.
right? She's doing good. Let's put it that way. She's home and she's resting. Um, but yeah, like s- emergency rooms aren't meant for certain things, right? My rheumatologist is not going to diagnose me on something else because
Yeah.
they're only focused on that one, right? So it's okay if you have to see multiple people.
But don't let
Just
that
advocate to
discourage
go.
you.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, I know we're going long. I have one more question. Okay. Nisha, you predicted the Diddy documentary with 50. What is your prediction for pop culture for 2026?
My prediction is that Ariana Grande is gonna come out as lesbian,
Oh.
and
Okay.
she's also gonna come out as having some sort of eating disorder.
Oh yeah. I
What
agree
the
with both
fuck?
of those.
So random.
Yeah. No, it's so true. Have you seen her lately?
Yeah,
I have not. So
like
maybe
she
that's
is
why it's random.
withering away.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, sad for her.
Yeah.
Why am I like, oh, ho, ho, that's weird. That was a weird reaction. I apologize.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Well, I mean, good for her for coming out.
She hasn't come out yet, but my prediction is that she will.
Is she married? No, right?
No,
No,
Okay.
she's
no, she has a boyfriend.
dating that
okay.
guy who plays SpongeBob on stage.
Yeah,
Interesting.
Okay.
it's a weird couple.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
Very
is
odd.
weird.
Any other this is for all of us. Any pop culture predictions?
No.
I'm asking chat right now for some predictions.
I think they're gonna solve the Jean-Benet Ramsey case.
Really?
It was the dad.
Well,
No, it was
It
the
was the
brother.
dad.
I think it was the brother.
I think it was the dad.
I don't know if it was
I think the
that.
brother was too young to understand
Hmm.
what the fuck that was.
But do you think the brother could have done it and then the dad covered it up?
100% that's what happened.
That's what I think.
I mean,
Mm.
spoiler alert, we're gonna do an episode on this.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my prediction.
I think that no, I don't know. I was gonna say something with AI because I can never tell if videos are fucking real or not. So I
Yeah,
honestly,
it's getting
it's
crazy.
getting absolutely ridiculous now that I can't tell if things are actually real. To the point where my dad's like, "Oh, there's like a comet coming towards Earth, but it's like propelling itself. So by July we'll find out what it actually is." I'm like, "So aliens are gonna come here in July? Like, are they coming for FIFA? Like, I don't understand."
They're bringing you a birthday cake.
Like, yeah, they
Oh,
better
shit.
have a celebration. Like, come on now. So I don't know. Maybe aliens. Aliens are gonna be found this year.
Okay. I thought they already were.
Well, I mean,
I want to do an
Probably.
alien episode.
I would love to
I
do
want to
an
do one
alien.
of conspiracy theories because
Yes.
I've been going
Yes.
down these rabbit holes.
Yeah,
And
that would
just
be fun.
so
I feel like we
entertaining.
need like a whole series of conspiracies and like do like specific ones because I feel
I
like
love
you could
this.
go deep dive into conspiracies.
Yeah. Like my
I'm here
latest
for it.
obsession is looking at mermaid videos. Like real life mermaids that people are like, there's mermaids. They're like all these like people are like, oh, the Navy and fishermen and all these people, unreal. Just look it up.
Okay,
Really?
so a funny kind of story. So last year, 2025, a guy was kayaking. I want to say maybe somewhere over by Africa. I can't remember where it was. Anyways, while he was kayaking, he actually got eaten by a
The
whale.
whale.
and then the whale spat him back out.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen that video.
Yeah, I've seen a few.
So the whale in itself, while they were looking, like, while it was there, I kind of thought to myself, I'm like, doesn't that look like all the Loch Ness Monster, like, videos that are out there? Because the whale
Okay.
doesn't come fully up. It, like, arches over. I'm like, is that the Loch Ness Monster?
I
really
looked
wanna
at a
find
theory
Nessie.
for that too.
Did you? Yes!
I have one. Anyways, one day
So we're
we'll
gonna
talk
do an
about
episode
this.
about the Loch
Yes.
Ness Monster. I
Yeah,
actually
I have
have one.
pictures
like,
from Loch Ness.
different conspiracy theories, I think.
Yeah, I have pictures
Yeah.
from Loch Ness.
Yeah. After we're done, after we close this out, you can cut this out, but there is I saw this like video of everyone presenting a conspiracy theory at a get together.
I like
Mhm.
it.
So they have like a whole deck and you're presenting your theories.
Oh my god.
Oh my
all
god, can we do that as our
conspiracy
episode?
I thought we weren't allowed to
Yes,
have
can we do that
plants.
as an
Yeah.
episode?
Oh, yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I call mermaid
That would be so much fun.
Okay.
because I'm obsessed right now.
I like it.
Or sirens, I should say.
Sirens. Because they're like the mean mermaids.
Do you
Yeah.
think we would need an episode per conspiracy? I don't know how long are they.
No, I think
No, we'll have to
Mm.
contain it a bit. Like I think we should
yeah.
do it so we get like 10 minutes each or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm here for this. Admin, write it down.
All right. Yep.
So that's our look back at what we said we wanted for 2025. Some of it played out exactly how we thought it would, some of it surprised us, and all of it helped shape how we're thinking about 2026.
We hope you've had a little inspiration to tackle the new year without all the pressure to completely reinvent yourself. Remember, it's not about perfection, it's about progress. And taking small steps toward your goals is just as important as achieving them.
And remember, you don't have to start fresh. Take it from us. We're building on the progress and small wins from 2025 to make 2026 even better.
Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear about your New Year's goals, funny resolution fails, or any thoughts on the episode.
Until next time, Spookies, take a deep breath and be kind to yourself. You've got this. And don't forget your meditation, breathing, whistle. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye!
Don't forget to subscribe to Spooky Spice and Everything Nice. Find us on Spotify, Apple Music, or wherever you listen to your podcasts, and on social media at Spooky Spice and Everything Nice.
Email us your stories at spooky.spice.and.everything.nice@gmail.com.
Episodes drop bi-weekly, so whether you love true crime, 90s memories, or need a laugh, we've got you.
See you soon, spooky friends. Remember, life's a little spooky, but it's a little better with friends like us.
We're Spooky Spice and Everything Nice, where the past is always present and the tea is always hot.